Okay, so I just finished doing all the mapping on the fields that I wanted to capture. And as you can see, there's all the lines going from from left to right, and the data is mapped. Okay, so now we're gonna do a test. On the test here, we're gonna do browse and we're gonna locate the sample data. So we got samples, sample A50, and then we have the .edi file. And then on the file, on the output, on the target, I'm gonna put .xml. So it's same file name. I just change the extension. If you don't change the extension, you're gonna overwrite this. So I usually do this. Let me put -1 to make sure it's a totally different one. And if I do different iteration. So I'm gonna run a test. We'll see what errors we get. Okay, so we have an error right here, document type envelope. That's very common error. Document type envelope name must be set on field with a default value representing the document type. If you double click here, it'll take you to the target. So it wants you to determine the document type, the field that is gonna identify as a document type. So what we do here is um, see envelope name, envelope type. Start interchange, envelope name, document type. Actually, I'm gonna select, yes, that one, document type. So you see, I'm saying that this guy right here is gonna give me the document type. We need to select which one is the one that we're going to call document type. So, and it has to have a value. So I can say default value right here. I'm going to call it A50 XML. Just as simple as that. Then I go back to the test and I run it. Test. And now the start envelope is out of sequence. And document must contain a start document sequence. Okay, so what it's saying is that we need to say what is the start document because I said that this was the start interchange. So I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna say here this is the start of an interchange, and this one is gonna be start of a document. The other error, start envelope out of sequence. Okay, I think that should take care of it. Yep. Okay, so it created an output. It was successful. However, there's a few compliance. If there was an error, it'll say error, 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 but there was no error because it's a straight map. However, there's a few compliance. This is probably the length. There must be a minimum of one instance of the body X12 loop. So it's basically going through, if you look at this EDI envelope body X12 loop PO1, so basically EDI envelope body X12, and then it said loop PO1, and this is how you read this error. And the loop PID G013. So in the loop PID G013, probably is because it's saying that it has to have one and it doesn't have it. So to fix that, we go to the PO1 PID here and see minimum and maximum. So minimum occurrence, I could say 0. And then now if I go test, There's other errors, but that one is gone. So like, let's pick this one. There must be one in the EDI envelope. So I didn't map anything to it, but let's map something to it. So let's do this guy, trading partner. Let's send the sender ID right here on the partner code. And the trading partner, let's send the sender code on the trading partner here. And the message, I can say message type, let's put this here, and the document, I already hard coded something there. So if I run the test, this should go away. See, it went away. Now it's talking about the EDI envelope body X12 and the DTM. The 3 instances were found, and it's probably one-to-one. So this is basically the path EDI envelope dot body dot X12 A50 dot DTM. So it's a hierarchical level, and you can go, if you look at the map, you see EDI envelope, body, X12, DTM. And this is probably because, and the target is a one-to-one, one minimum, one maximum. So yeah, see, 1-1. So I could do minimum 0. 0 makes it optional. And then maximum, I could do 100, I could do whatever. But if you want an infinite, you can put asterisk, and that will be valid. See, you can check by doing validate, and it says it's fine. But I can also say 50. Either way is fine. And then we go back to test, and then that error should be gone. See, now, so we start fixing the compliance issues. At the end, if it was successful, you just want to have audit. But I want to show you something. If we remove the cardinality link from here, you will see when you run the test, it should have given me an error. Let's try somewhere else. Let's see. Here in the DTM, we remove the cardinality link. We do validate. Okay, here it is. It says the parent record must be linked because this is the parent record, and it must be linked and this before the node can be linked. So basically, that's the type of errors that you see, that there's a child, but the parent doesn't have a link. And if you try to run the test, see, you get the same error. Again, here's DTM, the node, and then the child records 1 and 2 because the DTM is missing. If you double click on the error, it takes you to where the issue is at. So you do create cardinality link, you validate, all the errors are gone. So those, wanted to show that that's what happens when you don't have a cardinality link. So if we run the test, let's go through the errors. Oh, okay. The other thing I can show you is the doc viewer. Look, if I hit parse files, notice how it parsed the source. Interesting that it didn't parse the target because there were some errors. But you can see the information here, how is parsing the source file. So if you want to see something, or even if you want to verify that the file that the trading partner provided you with is an actual trading partner file, an actual purchase order valid format, you can do the doc viewer, and it'll tell you, hey, there's something wrong with this file. It's not formatted correctly. Anyways, here's an error. Invalid controller state change detected, current state -18. What is this? Okay, let's run the test. Okay, oh, that was because of the last things that I was messing with. So I fixed that already. Okay, so this one is the N9, the 0 instance. Again, when you see that it's 0 instance found, is because it's minimum 1, maximum 1, and it didn't find anything. So we need to go to the loop N9, and again, it's EDI envelope body X12 A50 loop N9. That's the the XPath of the XML. So here, I'm gonna make this minimum 0 and the N9 as well, minimum 0. It's good if you have many files to test against in case that you start the more files you test with your map, the more then you can see what kind of changes you need to make. Remember, you created this schema using an XML file, and the XML file may not be may not have everything that you need. So you may need to go back and make and add fields, and I can show you how to do that later. So see, if it was successful, you have audit, 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 and you have no error, no compliance issue. Something that I want to show you is you can view the data, and here's the data. See, that's the output. And then you can also view the source here, so you can see what came in versus what came out. So this is how you create a map. Let me know if this is helpful. Let me know if you would like to see something else. And I'm gonna be doing some more. I'm gonna take the same map and I'm gonna make advanced mapping changes like formulas and database connections and all these things. Um, Again, this was just a straight mapping, and I didn't do anything advanced on it, but now you're able to see. Let me show you what the XML file looks like. This is the XML file that we just created. And then you can see that the output was created successfully. Again, let me know if you want to see something else. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe, and let me know if this is helpful and I can keep creating this type of content for you. Thank you. Have a good day.